Where are you? That's my mind. But then I have to look at it from a different. So when I look at it from a spiritual standpoint, right? Because it's times I have, and I'm not a person. God did not instill in me the give up trait. That's hard. He didn't do it in my life prior to growing up, the only girl, being so angry, having heart issues with authority, going to jail earliest age is 14, getting kicked out of every school, fighting, and worse. I could have just gave up then and just been a criminal or in prison. But no, he led me to getting help, to still carrying a good heart and helping others, even in the midst of my own pain and hurt and trauma. I went through addiction because of that. Not knowing and being misguided or unguided, unprotected. Because I'm too busy protecting others like I talk about. But in all actuality, I didn't realize that God was protecting me. He was the one who led me to getting help. Because anybody could die through addiction. I've had 3 SI attempts. One really, really came close. And he delivered me through that. Why? I was pissed. Like, you're not even here. And then when I'm trying to go, you want to keep me here. Why? You hate me that much? You just want to see me in pain and feeling tortured here. Why am I here? For reasons. Could you imagine the permanent, deep wound I would have put on my family had I been successful? Had I got what I was looking for, what I wanted? Had God did make another choice for me? That struggle was hard, but I didn't give up. Some things we don't want to get through. Some things you just want to give up. Like, what am I fighting for every day? I'm sick of this. Where is the light? Why do bad things always gotta happen? And then first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Where's the good things? And then when the good things do happen, why it cannot be longer than a month? Why is the good things always temporary? Why is the bad things always long suffering? Jesus suffered. We think we're going to have an easy life? He didn't promise that. But I didn't think of none of that. We be just thinking like, I'm sick of this. I didn't ask to be here. You created me here to go through hell? Just to say that I've been through hell and you got me on the other side of that? Yeah. That's evidence that he is real. That he is still the living God today. But that was the reason why the Lord came. To demonstrate that God is real. To show proof through signs, wonders, and miracles. We able to demonstrate it because we go through trials and tribulations, right? And I'm going to tell you something. That's so much easy said and done. Because I still go through it. I still ain't found no work. And yet, survived. Sustained. Not by my own strength, my own might, child. Even though I would like to take credit for that. But I come to realize that God is a resource. And then he delegates tasks. So you may even get a stranger that helps you. Trust and believe. It wasn't no coincidence. It wasn't no coinkydink. That's God working through people. I had to learn to give him credit even in the midst of my pain and my suffering. Because this wilderness is confusing. It still is. But I must say, when I stop and think about sitting, I do got more patience. I do take into consideration my thoughts and trying not to allow negativity to dwell, because it just allows for the enemy to come in poking. Because just like the pastor said, Sarah, during the sermon, there's a process when you are called before the promise. Oh, I can testify to that. Trust and believe. Still in it. Same questions and concerns I have expressed to the God, right, in this process. That people do need to hear about the process. Because it's not all cute. You see pastors, preachers, all of them living it up, and you know the Lord is a rewarder of those who seek him, who preach and teach the gospel. They got these ministries and whatnot. I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm very direct and blunt. I got a silly sense of humor. But I'm also very much in tune. I'm passionate about really wanting to help the communities, struggling people, support people. I'm not good at this, recording and editing and chatty, robotics. Like, I don't even think half of the time. I'm just like posting whatever that comes out of my mind. That's why I be all over the place. I want it to be as authentic as it's gonna be. But this process, it is confusing. It's frustrating. All of the emotions that God is literally squeezing and trying to get up out of us. It's okay to have emotions, but how do you work them? How do you deal with it? I would spaz out and go straight across the street, get a pack of cigarettes. I've had my, like, I ain't hurt nobody but myself. It's just smoking. Yeah, but this is supposed to be the Lord's temple, the house of the Holy Ghost, right? How can you host God while it's polluted? You're not finna move in there. You're supposed to be holy because he is holy. But it's like, okay, I need your help. I come to learn more about God and how he saved us, how much he brought us through, how we are overcomers, how we are one with Christ, how we are more than a conqueror, how that we are capable and able to do everything through Christ. All of that identity, the truth, is what I'm also learning and instilling. Because this is stuff I didn't know before. It's changing and renewing my mind. So now I can understand, okay, it's part of the process. And he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sober mind. So I just got to hold on to that, grow in faith, trust him, and keep on moving. Trust